everybody, welcome back to Meals with Marcia. Today I'm going to be doing some Instapot green beans. I'm excited to show you this, so let's get started. My dad has some green beans. They're not white half runners, but they're called something else and I can't think of them right now. But they're just like white half runner green beans, but they don't have strings on them. So that's why he's been planting these for the last few years. So he gave me a little mess. He's not getting enough yet to, you know, like can in jars, so we're just cooking them. So I'm going to put them in the Instapot today. And I have 8 cups, which is 2 quarts, of just fresh green beans. He picked these on Sunday or Saturday, and then he broke them, and then this is Tuesday, so I'm cooking them, so they're fresh. All right, the first thing you need to do is you need to make sure that your Instapot is set on sealing. So you're going to push it to sealing, and let's open it. And we're going to go ahead and pour these. He broke them and washed them, and all these are clean, so I'm just going to go drop them in. And then I have to cover them with water. Now, I'm not going to put water way up over them. I'm just going to do enough to cover the top. This is 4 cups, and I'm not sure if this is going to be enough. Probably not. I think I'm going to have to do about maybe 6 cups. Let me get just a little bit more. That's about 2.5. Let me see if that's going to work. Yeah, that'd be good. It's just enough to cover them. You don't have to do way up over. Like when you're doing dried beans, you know, you have to go a good ways over the line because the dried beans like soak up the juice. But these are not dried beans. These are just fresh green beans, so they're not going to do that. All right, and then I want to add 2 teaspoons of sugar. I think I might add 3. Since we got so many. I always put a little sugar in my green beans. I know that's kind of weird. And then I'm going to add a couple of dashes of garlic powder. We love garlic in this house. Then I'm going to add, there's no salt in these, so I'm probably going to add, this is 1/4 of a teaspoon. I'm probably going to add about 1.5 teaspoons. Because that would be considered like 2 quarts if you were putting them in a jar. All right, and then I'm going to add some bacon grease. This is my reserve bacon grease. I've got my little bacon grease holder at the Smoky Mountain Knife Works in their food department or kitchen department, whatever you want to call it. I think I'm going to do 1 heaping teaspoon of the grease. Maybe just a tad bit more. You gotta have some flavor in there. Right. And then I have some bacon that I had cooked the other day and I had in the refrigerator. And I'm gonna break up a few of those pieces and put in there too. Let's see how many I have. I think that would be plenty. Just trying to see what I have left. I may feed these to my little pup or have them for breakfast. And I'm just gonna tear these with my hands, just like this. That'll give some good flavor that with the grease in there too. Garden stuff is starting to come in. We're really getting a lot of peppers right now. We haven't got any tomatoes yet. We're getting a ton of squash. I've been cooking that up. Last year I made a lot of squash pickles, but I had some left from last year, so I'm not going to cook any this year, I don't think. Or make any, I'm sorry. All right. Let me... if I can get that grease off that. Yeah, there we go. All right, now I'm going to take this large spoon. I'm just going to stir this up. The great thing about an Instapot, guys, is you just put it in there and forget it. It does all the work, and you come back, and it's ready. Okay, now, all right. So I'm going to put the lid on. All right, and I'm going to do... let's see, I'm going to press the pressure cook and I'm going to set it at 15 minutes, okay? And it's normal pressure and it's going to take a minute and this thing's going to click, it's going to ding here in just a second. There you go, that means it's on. Now what's going to happen is the pressure's going to build up and this little red knob right here is going to pop up, and then once that pressure builds all the way up, then it's going to start timing for 15 minutes. And then when it's done, it's going to kick off, but it's going to keep this warm for me. And then it's going to slowly let the pressure go down. I'm going to wait probably about 20 or 30 minutes after it gets finished cooking, and then I will turn it to vent, and I will vent it and get the rest of the stuff out. But I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like, and I'm going to show you how we're going to eat this, okay? It'll be just a little while, and I'll talk to you in a few minutes. Hey everybody, welcome back. Now, it took about 20 minutes for the pressure to build up in my Instapot for my Instapot green beans, okay? Those are fresh out of the garden, remember. Now, they pressured, once I got the pressure up, they pressured for 15 minutes, and now it's been sitting here about 45 minutes. Now, I'm not done anything. The pressure's still on, but I'm going to go ahead and vent these so we can get them out and see what they look like. Here we go. Well, if I can turn it the right way. And that's going to take a couple of seconds. We just have to let it go out until all that steam finishes, and then it's safe to open the lid. And that's pretty quick, okay? Yeah, we just got a little bit right there. Yep. All right, now, when you open a hot Instapot or a pressure cooker or anything like that, when you turn it and open it, always open it and turn the handle this way so the steam's going to go out, because this is going to be hot, guys, okay? So here we go. And I'm going to open it that way. There we go. Okay. Now let me see what we got in here. These look delish. They smell good too. Now, I've just pressured them, so what I would probably do, they're done. Well, let me see, I don't need all that juice in there. Let me get some out without the juice. What I would probably do is, before I got ready to serve these, I would put these back on, like I would cool them off and put them in the refrigerator. They're good for a week in the refrigerator, because this is a good mash right here. And I would cool them off and put them in the fridge. And then when I was ready, I would put them back on the stove with a little bit of water, and I would let them cook until the water cooked down. And you may have to add some more seasoning. Like I said, these were just fresh out of the garden, guys. So I don't know if they have enough seasoning in them. Let me try. This is super duper hot. Hotter than Satan's toenails, as I say sometimes. Oh yeah, those are delicious. Not much more seasoning at all. Maybe a little more salt, and sometimes you can just do raw salt and they taste delicious. But these are amazing, guys. These are fresh green beans in the Instapot. Like I said, I did some bacon, a little bacon grease, salt, garlic, and a couple of teaspoons of sugar. And these are awesome. And low carb. I know everybody wants to talk about that. That's the thing nowadays. I'm going to have a piece of this bacon. That's delicious too. Guys, if you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Meals with Marcia. And don't forget that in the description, I will put everything you need, the ingredients, and how to do this recipe. God bless you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.